there's sort of like a right way of behaving where if you're stepping outside of the box, there's definitely people can point at you because you're not fitting into this being on the same side or being on the same level.
And I think that this is one of the reasons why the societies up there are very equal, because everybody is like, if that's the sort of the highest you can achieve and they are so down to earth, why wouldn't the rest of the society sort of follow that? We don't have the sort of I'm saying us because I feel a little bit Danish, but I feel like it's sort of like the thing that is very common in Scandinavia and especially in Denmark as well, as you say now. So and there's also this is
and they are the only, you could say, family or institute where you actually have like you could proper respectful names. You could say you don't call the Queen Margaret, you call her lots of different titles before Margaret, but anything other than that, you're on first name basis in Denmark. So even our prime minister, we talk, Mette is on the TV again, and when we say Mette, we all know that we are referring to the prime minister. So this informality is definitely a part of the country and society as well, and I think that we share that also with the other sort of Scandinavian countries as well. That we like that there's very informal and you could say easygoing or laid back atmosphere, not too serious, not too. It's not that we are not ambitious. It's just that we're not supposed to show that we are too outspoken or too ambitious. So there's this equality again. I often call it actually a box of equality, because there's sort of like a right way of behaving where if you're stepping outside of the box, there's definitely people can point at you because you're not fitting into this being on the same side or being on the same level, you could say. So it's a monoculture as well, meaning that yes, we do of course have people from different parts of the world living in Denmark as well, but compared to many other societies and cultures, we don't have that many. And if we look back into our history, it's been a monoculture for a very long time, and that's also influencing how we see people. It's like you could say a tribe, a huge family. We can get together with another person, and very often it doesn't take us long time to figure out that we have some kind of relatives or we know people that know each other or stuff like that. So that's also a kind of part of the mindset. We don't have to spend that much time on building up trust because we are all the same, is the perception anyway, that we don't need to sort of figure out what kind of family background do you have and which religious background do you have and what kind of upbringing culture did you have and all of these different things. So box of equality culture, you could say, with this monoculture. And you also know, Paul, the law of Jante, which is also a Scandinavian phenomenon, definitely something which we share also. That there's this social guideline in the society that don't think that you're special or don't think that you're any more than anyone else. So we know that a CEO or a manager or anything like that might have a higher salary or a bigger position or anything like that, but that person has to again also go on the same side as anybody else. So that this person fits into the box of equality. So there's really this sort of yes, you can step outside if you want to, and there's definitely people that does this as well. But we really appreciate that people sort of stay in the safe zone, you could say.
Yeah.